Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter's Reality TV Recaps and Opinions of the Trash. And today, you guys, I literally have 7 videos on this channel to make, okay? I have a list right here. Let me get to my, should I get to my list? Let me get to my list of all the shows I want to make. Reality TV, okay, these are in my notes app. Reality TV show videos. Those are the videos I want to make. Reality TV shows. All the TV shows I'm going to cover over here. Then I have my weekly TV shows, of which I'm currently watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shows. Only 2 of those, Invasion, well, 3 of those. Invasion, American Horror Story, and Only Murders in the Building are not reality TV, okay? And I'm adding more and more as we go. Plus, I'm also catching up on Fear of the Walking Dead and The Real Housewives of Miami, okay? So I have that, and then I have notes on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I have notes on The Real Housewives of Orange County. You guys, listen, okay? I am very dedicated to this channel. I am, like, living for this channel, all right? So these are the videos that I have to make, okay? The Dancing with the Stars. This will be the very first and last time that I ever talk about Dancing with the Stars. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I want to do an Orange County catch-up before Orange County is on tonight for the season finale that goes into the reunion. Then I need to do a recap of Real Housewives of New York, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Welcome to Plathville. Okay, I've caught up on all 4 episodes of the season so far. I just watched the new episode for this week last night, which was when it came out last night. Love After Lockup and Below Deck Mediterranean, which came out on Monday. So I have 7 videos to make over here. I think I'm going to try to make like 3 today and 3 tomorrow or 4 today. I don't know. Maybe this will be the only one. But anyway, listen, Linda. Okay, so many people messaged me and DM'd me. You guys, first of all, the outpouring of love and affection that you guys are giving me for this channel is just like unbelievable. I just want to say I so appreciate it. Let's just see where this channel is sitting at right now. Okay, this channel is currently sitting at 6,334 subscribers. And to each and every single one of you out there that subscribe to this channel, I just want to say, you are making my dreams come true. I'm loving this channel. I'm loving sitting out here for like 6 hours a night watching these reality shows. Well, some of them my husband and I watch together. But I'm just like loving this so much. And this is so fun for me. And you know, it's such a nice break from my drama channel where I'm talking about, you know, just all this deep, dark, heavy drama that has become YouTube these days. So anyway, I am just loving this channel so much, and I could post 15 videos over here a day. I love it so much. So thank you guys so much. Alright, so you guys are like DMing me and commenting about shows you want me to watch. A lot of people are asking me if I'm going to watch and comment on 90 Day Fiancé, okay? Or not 90 Day Fiancé. That one I will be watching starting on the 8th of October. A lot of people are asking me if I'm going to watch Sister Wives because I had mentioned that, and a lot of people had asked me. I think Sister Wives started like 2 or 3 weeks before I started this channel. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. My cousin is the one that has watched Sister Wives for years and has wanted me to make videos about it because she is obsessed with Sister Wives, right? And so many people commented on it, they're like, I was like, well, I guess I should probably watch Sister Wives, you know? The thing is this, is that Sister Wives is not one of these shows, I'm aware, that you can just like pop in on any season and just watch it. You have to go back. And there's like 18 seasons or something, or 13 or 14 seasons, I don't know how many. So I have to go back and watch those seasons. So my plan for Sister Wives is to, over the next year, catch up on all the other seasons, and then next year I will start covering Sister Wives if it gets remade. So that's my plan. But a lot of people have asked me to watch Dancing with the Stars. Now, I will tell you, okay, I've never watched Dancing with the Stars before. I've maybe seen like 1 or 2 episodes when like Nancy Grace was on, or Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I have never been a Dancing with the Stars. I think they have something like 30 seasons that are out or something like that. I've never been a Dancing with the Stars watcher. I've never been a fan, okay? To be honest with you, ballroom dancing bores my ass off. I could care less about it, okay? I don't even think the costumes in night 1 were that cute, but so many people asked me to cover this, and a lot of people today, because I tweeted out about it last night, a lot of people are like, I don't even consider that a reality show. Well, if you don't consider it a reality show, then I ain't covering it over here, okay? Because let me just tell you what happened. So, my husband and I last night, we watched The Real Housewives of New York from Sunday night, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which was on last night, And then I watched Below Deck Mediterranean. And then I watched, then I went in to go watch the Dancing with the Stars premiere. That is on, you can watch it on Disney as well. And so I watched it on Disney so it didn't have any of the commercials or ads or anything like that, right? And then I ended up finishing my night watching Welcome to Plathville. I feel like there was one other thing that I watched, but I can't remember what it was. But anyway, so I'm caught up on the Plathville deal. Oh my God. They are so trying so hard to keep that show alive, and I'm like, this show has completely lost its mind, okay? So anyway, so I go in and I start watching this Dancing with the Stars business, all right? Now, I just want to tell you so much. My stepmother loves all these dancing shows, okay? My husband used to watch all these dancing shows. He loves So You Think You Could Dance, where that woman would be like, a hot tamale train, and all that kind of stuff, and I would watch it kind of with him, right? So You Think You Can Dance is like, I love like the lyrical dancing. I know that word because I used to watch Dance Moms. I say I don't like dancing shows, but I literally watch every episode of Dance Moms. But that was because of the Dance Moms, right? That was because, and to see who got to the top of the pyramid. You know, to see, it was to see who got to the top of the pyramid, right? It was always Maddie. We already know that. But anyway, so I like to just kind of see the Dance Moms fight and sit upstairs in the room and argue and all that kind of stuff. That was what I watched the Dance Moms for. So anyway, no, I watched it for everything, but I literally watched every season, every episode of Dance Moms that there ever was. Oh, and my good friend Melissa and I, what was that? I just asked her the other day and she told me what it was on. It's called like Bring It or something. But I love that woman. Her name's like Diane or Diana or something. And she was the one that would go, DD4L. Do you remember that? Oh my God, I love that show so much. I think it took place in Atlanta. I loved it. We used to watch that. We would just, oh my God, we were living for her. We loved her so much. My friend Melissa like ran into her one time and she was like, oh my God, she's like the nicest person in the entire world. So anyway, so I guess I've watched a few dance shows, but like these kind of dance shows, like So You Think You Can Dance, I never watched. Like I was never committed to it. Dancing with the Stars. I mean, my friend Tanya Jean watches this. My stepmom is like obsessed with this show. Okay. Now, I will grant you this.
It's no good anymore.
My neighbor said, it's no good anymore. Okay, so as far as like a family show, like where a family sits down and watches an hour and 45 minutes. When I turned this on last night, okay, and that's without commercials, so it was 2 hours. A 2-hour show y'all want me to watch over here. Now, I know tonight I'm watching Survivor and Amazing Race, and that's 90 minutes each. Okay, but y'all want me to watch 2 hours of a dancing show? A foolish dancing? Of Greg Brady doing the foxtrot and not well and still gets to be safe. Okay, I'm like, this is too much for me, right? So, I grant that it's a family show, okay? Like, if your family was sitting around, let's have a bowl of popcorn and some soda pops and things like that, okay? Like, I grant you, okay? That it is a family show all day long, right? Real nice for the family, okay? If I was family, I am family, right? That's what, if you're in recovery, you say we're family, and if you're gay, you say we're family, right? So, I'm like in two families, I guess. But anyway, but like if I had a family, with kids and all that kind of, I was going to say dogs and cats and all the 9 yards, right? And all that kind of stuff. Then yes, this would be nice to sit down and watch. Why they don't put it on a Sunday night is beyond me, right? Because that's kind of family night. So anyway, sure, I think I would love it. But to sit out here at 4 o'clock in the morning when I cannot wait to get to the Real Housewives of Miami, okay, which I didn't even get to last night, and I literally watched TV shows constantly last night. I did not take a break, okay? I did not take a break last night, and I never even got to Invasion. So anyway, I sit down to watch this 2-hour thing, and this Alfonso guy, do you remember him? Was he in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air back in the day? I think he was. I think he played the cousin or something like that. So anyway, he and that Juliana Huff or whatever her name is, they're the hosts of the show, and they land this spaceship down, which I will say they played it to that song Levitating by Dua Lipa, and it was the remix with Madonna. I do like that song though. But they're like in this spaceship and they're picking up the dancers to take. It was so corny. I was like, what is this 100 shades of corny that I am watching right now? This is so stupid, right? So I already knew who some of the contestants were, but some of the contestants I didn't know. Like, I knew that Lele Pons was on it because, she's a huge YouTuber and singer and all this kind of stuff. And so we actually saw her years ago with Paris Hilton at Ultra Music Festival. So I'm trying not to get into the drama on this channel, like carry the drama channel over, but I just have to say that Tana Mojo was in the audience with, for Lele Pons. Where was James Charles, Tana? Why didn't you have your good Ginny James Charles with you? I just had to pass that shade over here. But anyway, so I knew that Lily Pons was on it. I can't remember who else. Mauricio, I knew that he was on it. Kyle Richards' husband, that they're like separated, not separated, living together. I don't know what's going on with them, okay? It makes me sad. I love them as a couple. But she was in the audience, and so was her daughter. I think it was Farrah that was in the audience. So anyway, so I watched this show. You guys, I literally, like, I was like, this is where I kind of get addicted to these shows, because, like, the only reason I would watch it next week is because I want to see who gets kicked off, like, but I don't know that I want to sit through an hour or 2 hours of this show. It's bad, you guys, it's bad, okay? I don't care. Listen, fight me in the comment sections. It's bad, okay? It's corny, it's bad. The costumes are not good. Okay, they give the good costumes to the professional dancers or the champions or whatever. The people that are, like, on the show, like, are... It's just, the girl from American Pie, I was, like, embarrassed for her costume. I was like, girl, I would not step out in public in that costume, okay? I don't care if it's a dance costume. Some of them had gorgeous costumes on, but most of them looked like they'd sewn them by, you know, like it was like Project Runway Season 1, like, you know, make it work, you know? Like, it was bad, okay? Most of these costumes were really bad. So anyway, let's go through... and let me just tell you what I think about the different contestants. Okay, so the different contestants were Tyson Beckford. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the model. So good looking, isn't he? Okay, so Tyson Beckford was on. And I actually did not think that he is partnered with Jenna Johnson. I don't even know. I don't know any of these dancers, okay? But anyway, they are all fantastic. All of the partners that are, like, teaching them, they were all unbelievably fantastic. But Tyson Beckford, you know, is a fashion model, supermodel. I've, like, watched him for years. I think he's absolutely 100% gorgeous. Like... I wish they had made me look that way. Like, you know, if there's a God, why did you not make me look like Tyson Beckford? But anyway... Tyson Beckford is gorgeous, okay? And a very nice guy, and extremely fit. I don't think he's a whole lot younger than me. We're either like the same age. I should look up, because I'm interested now. Or he's like 5 or 6 years younger than me. Let's look this up. Tyson Beckford age. Oh, he's 52 years old. He's a year older than me. Damn, girl, I got to get to some work. I got to get walking. I got to speed walking them hokas, okay? But anyway, so Tyson Beckford is on it, right? And he's okay. Like, the critique that they gave him is that, like, he poses too much like a model and whatever. I actually thought his dance was pretty good. They kind of, like, scored them in the middle. I don't really remember all their scores. I remember there were, like, 3 people that got 12s out of 30s. Is that, like, average, or is that kind of low? Like, I think the highest score was 22 or 23. Which I still feel like is kind of low. There was no 30s. I mean, obviously it's episode 1, right? But, like, nobody, like, did that well. I mean, I thought there were a couple people that did really, really well, right? So Tyson Beckford was on it. I don't know how to pronounce this gal's name. Something Gomez. She's 17 years old. She was in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. She was actually pretty good. And she is, I don't know, what does it say here? I can't pronounce any of these people's names. Okay, she is teamed up with Val Chermosky, and, they were pretty good. I thought they were pretty good. They got pretty good scores. Like, I would say, like, in the middle, kind of, middle to upper scores. Then Allison Hannigan, she's the one that was on, the American Pies and How I Met Your Mother and all that kind of stuff. She said she can't dance, okay? The thing about her was her costume was hideous, okay? She can't dance to save her life, but, like, the personality in her face was, like, unbelievably cute. Like, she did all these kind of wow moments. It was like watching a 4-year-old dance at a dance recital. It was real cute, you know? And they gave her pretty good scores. The thing was that, like, it was like the older people. Well, that's not true, because Matt Clark, the comedian, he didn't get very good scores. But, like, well, we'll get to Barry Williams in just a second, who played Greg Brady. So anyway, then Harry Jowsey. This is where it's, like, really hard for me not to bring, like, the drama over from here, because Harry Jowsey has involved himself in a lot of drama in the YouTube community. I just don't think that Harry Jowsey is a great person, personally, okay? I think he's extremely problematic. But he started on YouTube, and he's on TikTok, and then he's on Too Hot to Handle, and all this kind of stuff, and dating Harry Jowsey. He was okay. The thing was, he was very much like this. Like, he was counting in his head. He was not good. Like, if anybody should have gone home last night, it was Harry Jowsey. Okay? But he seemed like a real nice guy in the show. Needless to say, I know a little bit more behind the scenes. So anyway, then Charity Lawson. Now, I did not know her because I do not watch The Bachelor, but I'm going to start watching it, obviously, this year, coming up. Hold on a second. She was the one that won... No, wait. She was a star of season 20 of The Bachelorette. Okay, so, she is, number one, gorgeous, and I think she was, like, one of the top 2 dancers of the entire evening. Like, she was maybe the top dancer. I think she got the top score, actually. She was fantastic. She was, like, unbelievable. I mean, she looked professional out there. I couldn't believe it. Apparently, a lot of bachelorettes have won this show. I was not aware of that. Okay, Ariana... Oh, no. Okay, so Ariana Maddox... who, you know, from Vanderpump Rules, and she dated Tom Sandoval and all that kind of stuff, and then he cheated on her and was not a good person. And so, anyway, that's being very kind to Tom Sandoval. He's a piece of shit, okay? Tom Sandoval's a piece of shit. It's my opinion! So, anyway, so Ariana Maddox was on the show, and she's like... I think what makes you want to root for her on the show is that she's like, I'm doing this for myself. This is the first time I'm doing something for myself, you know, to whatever, right? And, like, I want to prove to other women that you can, you know, go through horrible times and be cheated on and whatever. So her story, like, that's the thing. They all have kind of, like, have stories. Like, Allison Hannigan was, like, she was in this, like, ballet class when she was 4, and the teacher made fun of her, and so she never wanted to dance again and all this kind of stuff. So, the stories, see... This is where I say the story is important, okay? Because it is, right? But Ariana Maddox was probably, between her and this Charity Lawson, they were like the best dances of the entire night. And then number 3, I think, was Lele Pons. She was fantastic, too. So anyway, oh, no. That's not true. That's not true. And I always pronounce his name wrong, so don't kill me in the comment section, but Jason Mraz. I always say Mraz. Is it Mraz? I don't know, but I like him, and I love that song that he sang to last night. Actually, okay, that's a pageant song this year. A lot of state pageants have played that song. I feel like dancing. Hey, how are you? It's automatic. So anyway, when we were on the beach in Cancun, this summer, I was showing Alex, and I go, hi, I'm Peter Mon, and I am your contestant number 29, hailing from Miss Kenosha County. Peace. Anyway, and then I go, I feel like dancing. It's automatic. If you guys watch my other videos, you'll know I talked about that on there. But anyway, so he danced to his own song. He was so good, you guys. I mean, he was so good. So anyway, he was the best male dancer. We'll give it to him. Okay. And then there was this Adrian Peterson, who's a football player, and then that's much about him. Apparently, a lot of football players win this show or something like that. I mean, they've had 300 seasons. Everybody's won a bunch of these shows, right? Here he is. I don't know anything about him. They gave him so much praise, and I thought his dancing was boring. Okay, then Lele Pons, she was really good. Here she is. If you don't know her, she's a Latin American singer, and she's on YouTube and the TikTok and the Instagram, all that kind of stuff. She is beautiful and has been a little problematic in her past as well. When the YouTube drama meets the reality drama. Okay, and, but anyway, she danced beautifully. She was really good. And actually, her costume was one of the prettiest. Oh, Charity Lawson's was hands down the prettiest costume. Okay, Mira Sorvino. Mira Sorvino was in Mighty Aphrodite and all these different shows and movie shows. She's okay. Here she is. I don't know if you guys remember her. She was in a lot of movies that I loved back in the day. I don't know. She just... I mean, I'm like, are you not getting cast in anything anymore that you chose to do Dancing with the Stars? It just kind of seemed to me like a bunch of, like, these people didn't have anything else going on, so they did Dancing with the Stars. Is that kind of what the show is? Like, I don't know why I didn't watch it when Nancy Grace and Kenya Moore were on it, okay? Like, seriously? My good Judy Jean and I, now I know she's problematic. Not Tanya Jean, she is sometimes. But my good Judy Jean and I, we used to watch Nancy Grace like literally every night. Mira Sorvino, she bore a snake. She was boring. Okay, Jamie Lynn Spears. They went on and on about her smile. First of all, okay, y'all are going to have Jamie Lynn Spears on this show after what she done to her sister Brittany? Seriously? That was not a good choice, okay? That was maybe a good choice for ratings, okay? But, like, I've never really looked that closely to Jamie Lynn Spears. Like, I've never, like, looked at her that closely or whatever, because she's always coming out and saying something nasty about her sister, and then 2 seconds later taking it back and apologizing for it and stuff. And they're like, you just have such a beautiful smile. And I'm like, she do? And then they're like, you have so much more talent than you even know. And I'm like, she do? I don't think she was that good. She had a yellow dress on. He had a yellow shirt on. It was pretty, but anyway. They'll keep her around for a while because, you know, she's got the fan base and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, she owes that to shows that to her sister Brittany. I'm not a Jamie Lynn Spears fan, can you tell? Okay, but guess what? Her whole family, they couldn't be there for Brittany and her whole family, but her whole family was there for Jamie Lynn Spears dancing on Dancing with the Stars. Get fucked, seriously. Okay, then Mauricio Umansky, he was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and now he's on Buying Beverly Hills, or that came out in 2022, and he is the husband to Kyle Richards, and he even says on the show, and I was like, listen, I respect honesty, okay? And when he gets on the show and he goes, my wife and I, he says what shows he's on, then he's like, my wife and I have had a really tough year this year, you know? And I'm like, okay, amen, and she's sitting in the fucking audience. I'm like, now this is going to confuse people, but I live for it, okay? We all thought you had to divorce, but then Kyle said you're not, and then you're living in the same house, you're doing family trips together, and is this all because, like, that one time at that bar restaurant party that he sat on your lap and y'all did it? I mean, like, I'm confused, okay? Is he that good in the sack? I think he probably is. People compare my husband to Mauricio all the time. They're like, your husband is so much like Mauricio. I think Mauricio is fine. I think he is. I think he is so good looking. And then people, my friends are like, your husband doesn't look anything like Mauricio. Well, they think they sound alike, you know? That's called bigotry. But anyway, we won't get into all that. His dance I loved his energy, but his dance was not that great, okay? And then and he was in the final too, with this Matt Walsh, who I'd never heard of before, but he's a comedian. And, hold on a second. It says he almost dropped out of Dancing with the Stars season 32 before the WGA strike came to an end, but he'll suit up the series as fans watch. Okay. And he's been in the movies The Hangover and Ted and, okay, all this kind of stuff. I don't remember him. I don't know who he is. But I will say this, like, he had the dance with the most personality last night. Like, it was the cutest. It was the funniest. All his caution tape. The looks on his face were hilarious. Like, he should have been safe for that alone. And people literally booed his low scores of a 12, okay? Like, they literally booed it. He got 4s across the board with the 3 judges. And, which, can we just talk about this judging thing for a second? Why is it that I cannot find anywhere online? If somebody knows this, let me know. I could not find it on ABC.com. I couldn't find it on Disney. I couldn't find any articles that were written about it. I found articles written about the judge, or the voting, but nobody breaks it down, okay? Where is it that, how do they break it down between the judges' scores and how much they're weighted? I mean, listen, okay? Listen, Linda. I have been watching scholarship. We don't call them beauty pageants anymore. I've been watching scholarship competitions since I could speak, okay? Every single one of them. Miss America, Miss USA, Miss Universe. I've been watched every drag pageant in the entire world, okay? Miss National Entertainer of the Year, Miss Continental, Miss Gay USA. Listen, I know them all, okay? So, you always know how much scores are weighted. Why is it that there is nowhere that you can find out how much the audience vote? Because you can vote for 10 times per device, okay? For your favorite person. So basically this is a popularity contest. So basically the person with the biggest social media profile is going to be the person that wins the show. Is that how it works? Like, I mean, until we get down to, like, the final 2 or 3 people that are really good dancers. Because I'm like, some of these people did not deserve to stay, okay? I mean, I would have kicked 4 of them off last night. They were such bad dancers. But listen, we're all about growing and not showing, I guess, over here, okay? I'm not, but apparently on this show, they're growers, not showers. Okay, so that was Matt Walsh. She got kicked off last night. And then Barry Williams, this picture is not kind to him on here. Here, let's just scoop this up real quick. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Just took me all the way down. Where did it go? Now we're on Scream things. Oh, is he the last one? I think he's the last one they're showing here. Okay. This is Barry Williams. He was Dancing with the Stars. Says he's like 68 or something like that. He thinks he's going to win. Barry Williams, listen, I love the Brady Bunch, okay? A lot of stuff has come out about the Brady Bunch since the Brady Bunch was on, okay? I don't know if this was their season to have the most problematic people or something like that on here, but I'm like, I am not a big Barry Williams fan. I honestly didn't know that he had done anything since Brady Bunch. And apparently the rest of the world didn't either, because he did this corny-ass foxtrot to the song, I think I'll take a walk in the sunshine. That song on the Brady Bunch from years ago, I always get confused if that song was them or the Partridge Family, but it doesn't matter, okay, because I grew up in the Brady Bunch, some A-frame houses and all that kind of stuff, or bi-level houses. I loved Alice. Alice was my favorite. But anyway, so his dance was the worst. He literally thinks he's going to win the show because Donny Osmond won it. Who cares? Who gives a fuck about Donny Osmond, okay? I had the Donny and Marie Osmond dolls. I just talked about this on another video the other day when I was a little kid, okay? I can't believe that Donny Osmond still even has anything going on in Vegas. Who is watching Donny Osmond? Well, I know one person, that is, okay? Her vote don't count, all right? But who is watching Donny and Marie Osmond? Who cares, okay? I mean, Christian country crossover easy listening singers to the world that wear matching costumes of pink and purple. No thank you, okay? But Barry Williams is like best friends with Donny Osmond or something like that. And they're like, what tips did Donny Osmond give you? Well, just to be yourself. Well, you were yourself and it failed, okay? And you should have been kicked off, but you're safe. Because half the people that watch Dancing with the Stars are over the age of 75, okay? And they're huge, what do you call it? I just lost half my audience. They're huge, Brady Bunch fans, and so they all voted for you to stay, okay? And it's crap, because you deserve to go home. That's the truth. Is that it? That's it. I can't even more with this show. This show's so stupid. It is corny, and I can understand how people like our families and your kids are under the age of 6. You think this is a real homey family show to watch. I get it, okay? If you're over the age of 30 and you're taking this shit seriously, I think you need a psych eval. I do. Okay, this show is corny. I would literally rather watch a bunch of women that are worth $5 million or more shout, okay, around a dinner table and flip tables and shout at each other and say, that's my opinion, okay, over watching this corny ass bullshit. But I might watch it next week just to find out who gets kicked off. Or I might not. I may not watch it again. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.